The Dallas Mavericks are acquiring Christian Wood from the Houston Rockets in exchange for the number 26 pick in the 2022 NBA Draft along with Boban Marjanovic, Sterling Brown, Trey Burke and Marquese Chriss, sources told The Athletic on Wednesday. Before going straight to the content, here is the brand new offer on channel is that 3 lucky winners will get a chance to win PS5. Only you have to just comment your views on this trade in comment section below. Let's start today's topic. Wood, 26, averaged 17.9 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 2.3 assists in 68 games this season. Marjanovic, 33, averaged 4.3 points and 1.7 rebounds for Dallas in 23 games. Brown, 27, averaged 3.3 points and 3 rebounds in 49 outings. Burke, 29, put up 5.1 points and 1.4 assists per game across 42 contests. The Athletic's Sam Vecenie projected the Mavericks would take MarJon Beauchamp with the number 26 pick in his latest mock draft before the trade. Houston also has the number 17 pick. The Dallas Mavericks will be Wood's 7th team since debuting in the NBA during the 2015-16 season. But clearly, Mavs executive Nico Harrison respects Wood. Wood is an interesting pickup by the Mavericks. It took him quite a few stops and years to get his footing in the NBA. He's been a little all over the place, and it wasn't until his stint with Detroit 3 seasons ago that he finally started to break through. The Rockets made him a major off-season acquisition in November 2020, and he instantly started putting up stats. Wood put up a pretty efficient 21.0 points per game, 59.1% true shooting, and 9.6 rebounds in 41 games in his first season with the Rockets. But that team bailed on trying to win games early on with James Harden getting moved to Brooklyn. Last season, as the Rockets were attempting to play young and learn on the job, Wood's scoring dropped to 17.9 points per game, but his efficiency, 59.5% true shooting, remained high, and he grabbed 10.1 rebounds per game. Wood is a double-double machine. He can give you 20 points each night. But the real question with him is figuring out if that's coming from a place of winning basketball. Teams he was on were too bad to carry, and asking him to carry a team probably isn't that. He's not a consistent defender, and his offense is very much about him. We've yet to see whether he can elevate the team with his play over an extended period. Luckily for him in Dallas, he has Doncic to lead the way. Mavs are absolutely upgrading their frontcourt here. Boban Marjanovic is a fan favorite, but he's not a significant role player. Nobody they're moving here is someone the rotation can't live without, or even a player the rotation needed in the first place. Wood can score at the rim and in the middle of the floor, and he can knock down the 3. He's a career 38% shooter from downtown on over 700 career attempts. Wood immediately becomes Dallas' best big man, but he's not an anchor for the defense. He has to prove he can fit into what the Mavericks do. If he's their most significant big man acquisition, it's easy to see him complementing Dwight Powell or Maxi Kleber. We could also still see the Mavs try to swing for the fences with a trade for someone like Rudy Gobert, but it's not totally necessary. This is a great test for Wood and Dallas. Luka can make his life easier, and he gives Doncic a legitimate threat in the two-man game for the defense to respect. But Wood has to prove he fits into the team concept, and that his prior numbers weren't empty calories on a team looking to lose/rebuild. Mavs need him to prove it too because he'll be a free agent next summer. Here's 4 reasons why the Rockets traded talented big Christian Wood to the Mavericks. The Rockets used 2 first-round picks on big men last season, selecting Alperen Sengun at number 16 overall and Usman Garuba at number 23 overall. Even though Garuba did not get a ton of playing time last season, Sengun is clearly a focal point of Houston's offensive identity moving forward. The Turkish big man played 20.7 minutes per game, ultimately moving into the starting lineup for the final stretch of the regular season. While the Rockets went big twice in the first round last year in Sengun and Garuba, they're primed to do so again on June 23. Houston landed the number 3 overall pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, and they'll pick the best player available still on the board. Auburn's Jabari Smith and Gonzaga's Chet Holmgren will likely go to Orlando and Oklahoma City with the first 2 picks. That means leaves Duke's Paolo Banchero primed for a spot in Houston, and he warrants immediate minutes for the Rockets next season. He may even be the front-runner to win the NBA's Rookie of the Year. This sounds counterintuitive, but Wood may be too good for what the Rockets need right now. Last season, Wood led the team with 17.9 points per game. While that reads well on the stat sheet, Houston is still rebuilding their roster after trading away James Harden. As they develop their young core of Green and their top pick in this class, they can be in a prime position to add the astonishing French prospect Victor Wembanyama or G League Ignite star Scoot Henderson next year. Not only will the Rockets now have more playing time to offer Sengun and Banchero or Holmgren, but they also gained another draft asset from Dallas in this deal. The Mavericks sent Houston the number 26 overall pick in the 2022 NBA Draft. Now the Rockets have 3 first-round picks. They also have the number 17 pick, via the Nets, this year. They can potentially add some more talent outside the lottery, too. Some of their recently reported pre-draft workouts include Tari Eason, Nikola Jovic, Marjon Beauchamp, Kennedy Chandler, and Kendall Brown. Even if it was just dumping 4 useless players to clear roster spots, this trade would have been a positive move for Dallas. Adding a guy that can actually play NBA minutes at that position is huge. So what do you think of this trade? Do let us know in the comments section below and get a chance to win brand new PS5. If you enjoyed watching the video, do like and share, and yes, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you so much.